Hi friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi and 100 Days of Pockets. This is a collaboration hosted by Cindy A. Lewis, and I am co-hosting with her, and we would love it if you would join in. Each day we are creating a different pocket. So today's pocket is a library pocket, and this is the finished results of my library pocket. I have a library card here. And there's the little pocket. So let me get into sharing with you how to create this. Today we're going to make a library card pocket. So a lot of you would, when you think of a library card, probably think of the one with the lines and the person who checked it out and their name. And that's fine, because all of these pockets are open to interpretation. But I actually have this library card, which talks about a book and where it was kept in the library. So I thought I would use this one today. Now, if you don't have this or the other one, you can easily download library cards from online, okay? Now, what you're going to need to start your process is a piece of cardstock or patterned paper. What I did is I grabbed some cardstock, and if you've been following along, you know that I'm working on a vintage journal. And this is a book page from the book. And so I went ahead and covered the cardstock with that. So this is my decorative paper that I'll be using. And you can use a blank piece of paper this size and put lines on it if you want to. You could even draw them on there. Download one like I said, or use something like this. You'll want glue or double stick tape. If you'd like to do some distressing, you might want your ink and a dauber. And then of course, embellishments, whatever you'd like to use to decorate your pocket when it's all done. So you're going to cut your cardstock to 3.5 by 5, and I've already done that here. You'll also want another piece that's cut 3.5 by 2.5, so it'll be 2.5 inches high. I happen to have this scrap on my desk, and I'm going to check this for size. Well, this is 2.25 high, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to go ahead, once I make sure it's straight, I'm going to set it on these lines and make sure, okay, this is a little bit off here. So let me grab my scissors. I thought it looked a little off to me. Grab my scissors and see if I can even this up. Maybe I should do it with my paper cutter. I can tell I'm not doing a very good job keeping it straight. And I'm actually going to round the corners at the top. This is not necessary, but you can do that if you want to. So when I attach it, this is what it'll look like. And I just think it has a cute look to it. You're going to want to take your glue and put it on 3 sides. Now, somebody did recently send me some library cards, the ones with the lines on them, and I've used a few of them already, but I know I still have some. If I find them, then before I put my journal together, I will switch those out with this, so I'll just trade. But for now, at least I am technically using a library card. I was just pushing that down a little bit further to make sure the bottom was lining up properly. In my vintage book, I found this image, and it's a picture of these 1950s folks entertaining, and I love it. You can see lamps, you can see the TV with the rabbit ears, and it's just super cute. And it's going to fit perfectly right on this pocket. Since the actual pocket has rounded corners, I'm going to just go ahead and round these corners slightly right at the top here. there. I think that looks a little more cohesive. So now I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. All right, and here we have our library card. What I did, there was a hole at the bottom of it, so I just trimmed it up so it would be a little bit thinner and it'll fit a little bit easier into the pocket, giving it a little more aging. And there we go. It's a little bit tall, but I think that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue this pocket down on the page. All right, and we're going to pop our little library card inside that you can write on the back of. And there we go. That is day 5. Well, my friends, I hope you're enjoying this series. Please be sure to check out Cindy A. Lewis if you haven't already, and check out her videos every day as well. Thanks for watching. See you soon.